say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Hey, let's watch Endriksek. Endriksek? Not sure if I'm saying that. Let's just call you Ender in his E100. And, you know, guys, you don't have to be a Unicom and get 11 kills and 10,000 damage to get your game on Klaus's channel. We don't do, well, I mean, we do show some great games, but if you're hoping to see an epic carry in the big monster heavy tank today, then stop watching. I'm warning you right now, stop watching this replay. And, you know, I'm going to check. I have analytics in YouTube. I can see how many of you stopped watching after 30 seconds. Stop watching! Actually, you know, I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here. But, you know, a lot of you are thinking, you know, if you're starting this game, seriously, if you're a Unicom and you've played, you know, you've got 12 tier 10 tanks and you know a lot about this game, then really, you probably should stop watching. Or maybe you're just mesmerized by, you know, the Klaus Kellerman commentary and you just want to hear me, then, well, you know, that's okay. You can just keep watching and I'll ramble on here. But we're going to watch Ender here, just push himself up at the edge of the map because he's got a stripe on his barrel, so he's better than 65% of E100 drivers. That says a lot when you'll know what I mean when you watch this game. And so what I'm saying is, if you're kind of a beginner, or you're working your way up through the tanks, and you're trying to decide whether to get a medium tank or a light tank or heavy tank or SPG or TD or any of that stuff, right? I think I'm going to give you some advice. If you get yourself a medium tank, if you start going up medium tank lines, you can pretty much be effective in almost, or at least do something in every game. You can move around, do something. If you're going to play TDs, you can pretty much move around and do something in every game. Artillery, you know, you can be a pain in the fucking ass in every game. Light tank, you can move around and at least, you know, die quickly or do something in every game. If you're going to go down the heavy tank lines, if you're going to do the Russian ones that are fast, you can pretty much do something in every game. The Chinese ones that are fast, you can do something in every. The French ones that are fast, you can move around and, you know, do something every game. The Swedish ones that are pretty fast, you can go and at least do something in every game. The American ones, you know, that are pretty fast, you can do something in every game. But there's a couple of types of tanks. There's these big super heavies. There's, you know, the E100 being one of them. There's not many super heavies in the game. And I guess super heavy means you have good armor, but you're fucking slow. Okay? It's like the IS-7, the T-10, the IS-4, those Chinese ones with all the armor and tier 10. They're fast. You know, they're kind of almost medium fast, like medium tank fast, right? The Russian heavy tanks are as fast as most nations' medium tanks. Right? T-10 is probably faster than a lot of medium tanks. But these super heavies, should you get a super heavy? Well, if you end up in a city map, like Himmelsdorf or, you know, Ensk or some of those small maps, you get right in the action, you got a big gun and lots of armor. They can be a lot of fun, especially if you have the mouse or the Type 5. The E100, you know, let's watch him take a shot here. He's actually going to take a shot. He's moved around. There was no one in the city. There's no one to shoot. And now what does he do? Okay, he didn't take a shot, so forget about the game. Sometimes in these super heavies, you know, if you go down the super heavy lines, you want to get the big tank. Be prepared every now and then to just end up in games where you wallow around and drive around and you're always, you know, a couple of minutes late to the party. Your fast tanks have gone in the city, there's no one there, and by the time you get there, they've already left, and you're going, hey guys, I just got here, is the party over? And okay, I'll come. And you decide to come back, and you trudge your way back, and you get in some low ground here, and even though your stats say you should go 25 or 30, you're going like 9, and you can't. You're just wallowing like a turd, slowly, just, oh, finally, okay, here's some, let's shoot. You load some heat, and you take a shot. Oh, all right, okay, But 5 minutes has he's played this game for 5 minutes, and he's taken a shot. Because the super heavy gameplay is just, you know, you've got to be a certain type of personality or a certain type of person to enjoy the super heavy tanks. Now, guys, I'll grant you that in certain circumstances, you're driving a Mouse or a Type 5 or an E100, you can have a hell of a lot of fun. Where the hell did that shot even go? Let's, you know, we're gonna look at that again. Okay, let's look at this. Like, watch the shot. Watch this. Watch. He adjusts his gun just a little bit. Watch. Are you fucking kidding me? I guess he moved his gun just slightly at the last minute. Like, holy shit. Wow. It ain't Russian, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so like I said, there's certain situations you can get in with these super heavies where you can have a hell of a lot of fun, but a lot of them, well, they're slow and they shoot slowly, and when you get trolled like that and you just, you know, your shot just, it is aggravating, just slow, pathetic, grinding, hopeless gameplay sometimes. It seems like, I don't know, half or 60% of your games end up like this, where, okay, he's got a 100-ton tank, right? A stable platform. But the way the game works, he just barely moves his gun. You know, he just, remember, barely traverse your tank, and the aiming circle blooms into this huge thing, and you take, after waiting 17 seconds to reload, and you take a shot, and it hits the next fucking map in someone else's game. It doesn't even go anywhere near where you shoot, and as opposed to you know, the Russian medium tank, or, you know, most medium, well, the Russian medium tanks in particular, where you just turn the barrel and boom, you know, zoom, direct laser beam right at 330 heat thing, that's shell that's going to hit exactly where you aimed and pen every time. I just, like, what is he even doing here? He's probably thinking, well, if I drive up here, I'm so slow and I'm so pathetic that enemies are just going to shoot me, so all I can do is, you know, wait for my teammates to spot one of them. There's some enemies down near their base, but I can't drive into the swamp. There's no cover on this. Okay, he's going to poke over and shoot. Let's watch this shot. Of course not. Like, because you have a 15-second aim time, right? Because oh. So if you enjoy this, having this happen 60% or 50% of the time, if you're a great player, you know, maybe only 1 out of 3 games is like this. Now he's going to aim this shot and shoot the heat and bounce, right? Because the other super heavy's been buffed and it has armor that doesn't fucking matter what you shoot at it. It will bounce. It's the biggest target in the game is a mouse. Okay, here he goes. He's going to shoot at the flat front of the turret, and yeah, I guess it hit the gun. And an Object 140 snaps him for 330. Here comes the Russian medium. Oh, another guy snaps him for some shot. And the Object 140 just circles around, shoots him up the ass. You can't turn around in time. What's he doing? He's trying to aim at someone else. He's actually, I don't know what he's doing, but he can't point. He doesn't have the gun depression. He knows he can't shoot that guy. He missed. But his teammates helped him. Is it more fun to drive the big E100 Super Heavy or the Russian medium tank that was so fast he got behind them and shot him 6 times, and the E100 doesn't have the gun depression to even shoot back? Armor works. Okay, no, okay. Now it's payback time. Here he goes. Super Heavy. He's in the big tank. He's played 6,000 games to get to tier 10, grinding that German, the super heavy line, which is all shit except for the E75. You should have stopped at the E75, buddy. You know, maybe in 4 or 5 games you'll get Himmelsdorf, and then you'll have a good game, but you're kind of stuck in the, oh look, side of the turret. They're getting niche-toyed, which means, you fucking moron, why did you get an E100? And I'm making you watch this because, you know, I'm sure you're gonna. There's hundreds of replays you can watch out there of E100s doing 10,000 damage. Your flat part of the front of the turret. Bounce. You know, heat. Shoot the heat. Yeah, heat. Heat my ass. German heat is not the same as Russian heat. The Object 140 just pulls up beside him. Boom, 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 boom. Thank God his teammates helped. Okay, now he's going to get a hit. Here he goes. Oh, no, that guy's in cover. But if you want to have, you know, 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3 games, kind of like this one. I mean, not exactly like this one, but, you know, this kind of game where you just wallow around and in your big, huge tank, and the little medium tanks run around behind you and shoot you. Is he going to get a hit? No, he's not going to get a hit. He's not going to do fuck all. He's in his E100, and he tried his best, and he had an absolute, utter shit game. Hopefully you get a city map next game, because this is as good as it gets when you play the big open map. Maybe you'll get Prokhorovka or Malinovka next. You know, you can trudge your way up the hill for 4 minutes. Or just get killed at the spawn by artillery. Super heavies. There, he won Steel Wall. You know, he did that pretty good. And look at the list of players that actually did worse than he did. And he lost 50,000 credits. Super heavies, the big boys. Yeah, get one. You'll have a lot of fun games in this baby. Look at it. Look at it. What a monster. Huh? Push down trees. Nothing stopping him.